The first question I have for you guys today is about education funding. This one comes from Nick Carey in Emmett County.
As far as funding for the schools per pupil, is that something that might be going up in the next during this legislative session?
You need to recognize that for every dollar you put into that school, there are different entities that want part of that money. Some of it going to teachers, others going to education, others going to administrators, capital investments. By the time you break down that dollar, there's not a whole lot that's going actually into the education, some of it going to teachers and to unions. We wanted to stabilize all of that, and by reducing their long-term debts and obligations, brings back some of that money back into the school in a way that's going to help benefit the children.
Is there room to increase funding?
Being able to do it legislatively is going to bring some contentious issues, both in the House of Representatives and the Senate, but coming down from the governor, especially through the budget, allows a greater opportunity for us to get that message out and be able to help alleviate the problem, albeit for a short term, and then being able to try to look to a long-term solution.
The next question is about unemployment benefits. This one comes from John Morris, who's a Grand Traverse County resident.
What's going on with the unemployment benefits that expired the end of December, and if there's any movement either in Lansing or in Washington to get those jobless benefits reinstated?
We need to make sure that the unemployment that is essential for that time period of when people are out of work is critical that we maintain it, but it can't be an endless open loop of money. We have to get that under control, otherwise it'll be too big a burden for our employers.
Would you or would you not support reinstating the benefits?
I would support if we have some way of paying for it other than laying it onto the backs of the employers who are charged by taxes on that are paid as a percent of the employment. What happens is it's a disincentive to hire and to keep people working because it costs more. You're creating a problem that actually exacerbates the unemployment problem by making employment more expensive.
Sally Kropp wonders what can be done with the surplus money to help keep talent local.
How can we take that money and put it better to make it more enticing for kids to stay here?
A lot of people are going to be pulling and tugging at this minimal pot of money. Where can we put it to serve the best interest of the people so we see the biggest return on investment for that money? That's the end goal that I'd like to see with the surplus that we have.
We're looking to put some money away in the savings account and actually allow the public, the hardworking public, to keep some of their dollars. There will be some tax relief, I hope, in whatever is established as disposable income, if you can use that term, that we can count on over the long term.